We've got Katie Tunser alongside, and forgive me for just spending a few more minutes talking about your sporting background, because you were a former 400-metre hurdler of some merit, weren't you? Of some note.
No, in my day, yes. Run 61 seconds in the 400 hurdles.
Okay, that's pretty quick.
That's quick.
I proudly turn up to the Oxford Cage Varsity match every year and strut around about the fact that I still got the record. It took about 5 minutes to do it now.
It's a full-on event, isn't it?
It is. I absolutely loved it. I mean, because it's everything. It's got the technical side, it's speed, but speed for longer than you can, it hurts a lot.
400 metres to anybody doesn't sound like a vast difference, but actually maintaining flat out speed over that distance.
Well, so here's the thing.
Because you come 300 metres, you're burning up, really, aren't you?
I mean, most people that have done the 400 hurdles have only done it once.
Okay.
Because they turned up and
they tried
let's give it a bit of a go. It is. I mean, I like the flat four as well, but I never got the kind of really good people are about 4 seconds quicker over the flat four than they are on the 4 hurdles, and I was always, only about 3 seconds quicker, so I just always have to stick with the hurdles. But yeah, 400, it's just such a great distance. It feels like a really kind of pure distance to run. You've got to be pretty tough. You've got to have basic speed as well, and a lot of mental toughness.
And a lot. It's a race that you must run with a lot of tactics. You have to really be careful. I'm speaking so I know.
You're in lanes, so it's not like the 800. Because you're in your own lane. With the 800, there is a lot more jostling, and it matters who you're racing against. The 400 hurdles, you kind of can run it on your own, but you just the third 100. So when you come around the top bend, that's the bit where the race is normally won or lost, because most people sort of slow up a lot on the third 100 because they're anticipating how much pain they're about to have. But if you forget the last 100, you're going to give it all you've got in the last 100, and you actually dig down on the third 100. That's kind of when races are won.
But to maintain rhythm over the barriers.
Well, I'm quite tall, and actually the women's 400 hurdles are not that big, so it's really about the stride pattern. It's about getting your feet in the right place rather than having a hurdling technique. So I used to count 17 strides in between each one.
Because poor old Kerry Shakes Drayton, she did get it rather wrong, didn't she?
Well, she got injured, didn't she?
I know she was injured as well, but there was some talk of her just getting things a little bit wrong.
Yeah, it's just so hard. I mean, I ran that race. The one where I wrote the varsity match record. I ran that once. 5 or 6 races. I got that one on the most important day, almost kind of by chance. 5 or 6 other races, I didn't quite get the stride pattern right coming to the home straight, hit hurdle. It's to get the perfect race on the perfect day is really hard in the 400 hurdles. Can't say anything bad about her. She's awesome.
She'll be back as well, won't she?
Yeah.
And she's that wonderful new crop of really strong female athletes as well.
Yeah, she's such an inspiration.
Well, not new at all. I know she's been on the circuit for a while, but she's really had a breakthrough in the last couple of years.
And I think it's wonderful how much we're celebrating female athletes now. So, we had the Olympics, we had, Jess Ennis, just so good. And for a while, we were all just so interested in talking only about these as the celebrities we looked up to. We all wanted to be fit and fast and healthy, and they were the beautiful women. I'm pretty sad that it's coming back now to the kind of skinny, unhealthy celebrity a little bit more. We need to get more attention and appreciation of strong, healthy, fast, athletic women.
Yeah, well, that's the body shape to really want to go for. And in distance running as well, I know that